Take it away, Angry Joe.
You done fucked it up!
We are assassins.
So Assassin's Creed is another film that is based on a very popular video game franchise, and this film follows a character named Callum Lynch, I believe his name is, who is played by Michael Fassbender, who has been put on death row after murdering somebody, and when he has been killed, he has really been taken to Abstergo to be taken into the Animus to relive the memories of his ancestor who was in the Spanish Inquisition. Alright guys, let's get into Assassin's Creed. Before I do get into my cons, I will say there were a few things I actually did like about this movie. First of all, it's a very stylish looking movie. I loved how the present day scenes were lit, and I really liked the look of the Spanish Inquisition scenes when they went to the assassin, and the production design when they were on a set. Also, I gotta say the action scenes are actually really good. They were well filmed, well choreographed, and they were honestly a blast to watch. And there is a great cast. I was really looking forward to the Assassin's Creed film. This film looked great. The trailers looked awesome. Well, besides that crappy Kanye music. And also, I'm a fan of the game. Specifically, I love Assassin's Creed 2. That's honestly my favorite one in the franchise. I was hoping that this could be finally the film that would break the video game curse, because as much as I did enjoy Warcraft, and I thought Angry Birds was enjoyable enough, those aren't good films. So I was hoping that Assassin's Creed would be the movie to finally show that, hey, video game movies can be good. Unfortunately, this is not that day. There is a great cast here. You have Michael Fassbender, you have Marion Cotillard, you have Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons is not even the film that much. Marion Cotillard is probably the most interesting character, but she is there for just explaining things all the time. Michael Fassbender, who I love, I think he is one of the best actors working today. Freaking Magneto from the X-Men movies. Just to say something of how ridiculous this character goes, at one point he just goes nuts and he starts to sing. Why? By the way, his character, nor the assassin, which I'll get to in a little bit, they're not given any time to develop. They're given a backstory, but it's the most cliched backstory you can possibly think of. He says one line and then you're expected to care for him. I didn't care for him. Now in my pros, when I mentioned the production design, I mentioned it looks good when they're on a set. When they're not on a set, the CG is bad. I mean, it is bad. When you play Assassin's Creed, when you see especially the cover of the game, you expect to play most of the time, I would say 80% of the time to 90% of the time, as the assassin character, not as Desmond. Well, in this film, I kid you not guys, there are 3 scenes dedicated to the assassin's character. You heard me right. There are 3 scenes with the assassin. 3 scenes. Everything else is with Michael Fassbender's character on death row. Why would you write that? Seriously, there is a reason why on each Assassin's Creed game cover that they have the assassin, because we want to play as the assassin back in history. Altair was really cool. Ezio, holy crap, I loved Ezio, and I wanted to get to know Aguilar. He is given, I'm not even kidding, Aguilar is given no development whatsoever. There is little to no character development in this movie, particularly, like I said, with the assassin. Every single poster of this film has the assassin, not the guy who was on death row. The assassin is the one we want to know more of, not of the guy on death row. But for some reason they decide to show more of the guy on death row, and because of it, this movie gets boring. Oh my god. Multiple times I was either yawning or I was just like this. Can we please get back to the assassin scenes, please? As you can see, yeah, this movie kind of pissed me off. But no, even when they were in the assassin scenes, for some reason they decided to cut back and forth from when Michael Fassbender is doing these cool moves, to cut back and forth from the assassin to the one on death row. There is a reason why games like this have about a 15-hour length, maybe more depending on how much time you take to play the game. If it's 15 hours, great. 2 hours does not work. And the worst of it all, they set up for a sequel that if it's anything like this film, fuck that. So overall, guys, Assassin's Creed is yet another prime example as to why video game movies just do not work. Guys, this movie is not good at all to stick to playing the game. Seriously, they are much better and much more rounded out than this film, than what I just saw. So overall, I'm gonna give Assassin's Creed a 0.5 out of 5. The action scenes and cinematography save this film, but that's not nearly enough to save this film from being a piece of garbage. Alrighty guys, so comment down and let me know below. Have you guys seen Assassin's Creed? If so, what did you think about it? Let me know below. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Assassin's Creed. If so, please hit that subscribe button to see more from me. And as always, until the next review, I will see you all next time.